Let's see what happened. Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy Cody Myler, aka Fit Keto Cowboy. And in this vlog, it's going to be a little different than all the other ones because I've been gone for a long time. So we're going to backtrack to a vlog I was trying to make around Thanksgiving. So I'm going to let you watch that right now, and I'll come back and update you on what's going on. What's up everybody? It's your boy Cody and I'm back. That's right, I've been gone for about 6 weeks and it has been insane. So let me get you up to date. I'm getting ready to leave the gym right now. Okay guys, I'm in the car right now. I figured I would talk to you guys before I head home. So like I said, yeah, it's been a crazy 6 weeks. You know, from NACA to going and speaking at the Brilliant, Resilient, and Balanced event with Sean Wells and Allie Miller, to then going to Mexico for my 39th birthday. So finally things have settled down a little bit and I can get back to my normal routine. Also, you guys might notice something different. Little facial hair. Yeah, I'm just trying it out. Just trying something new. I've got a lot of Indian blood in me, okay? So Indians don't grow too much body hair. not that well. And I would love to have, like, you know, try to get one of those beards, you know what I'm saying? But I can't fill this in right here. I just can't. So I'm still shaving this a little bit because it's like freaking like a couple scragglers here or there, but I'm letting that grow this. I don't know how long I'll let it go. We'll see. I'm just trying it out. But yeah, went to Mexico for my 39th birthday and that was amazing. Went to Playa del Carmen, had an amazing time out there. So now, like I said, I'm back home. I can finally get back to my routine. I'm actually headed to the house right now to go record one of my Myler Flex podcasts. And I'm also starting my Bulk 100. So I started that on Monday, and let me tell you, my legs are so sore right now. But I'm starting the Bulk 100, 100 days of bulking. Later on in this video, I'm going to show you all my supplements, the food that I'm eating, all that. So I'm going to have a day of eating with Cody here in a little bit. So stay tuned. What's going on everybody? So it's Friday and I'm done with work, but I'm actually at the iHeartRadio tower right now in Dallas. I'm getting ready to go on the One Life radio show at about 12:35. So we're going to talk about the hardest things that you have to deal with as a keto person. So it's going to be interesting. Let's go check it out.
got Naveed Mendoza in line with me and Cody Myler. He is a health and fitness expert who has taken his enthusiasm for physical fitness and turned it into a series of successful businesses and entrepreneurial ventures. Cody holds a bachelor's in exercise physiology and master's in sports management, as well as over 20 fitness certifications. Cody's dedication to helping others achieve their goals lead him to open his own gym over 10 years ago. A long time ago, as a longtime keto coach, he encourages clients to understand not only the importance of diet, but also the science behind weight management. Cody also recently rooted the National Athletic Keto Association, the NAKA, the first ever fitness competition focused on keto, right?
Yep.
So how did you first become familiar with the ketogenic diet, and why did you decide to adopt it?
Well, just like you said earlier in the show, you have a friend that was doing keto and just eating cheese and bacon all the time and stuff. And so that was the atmosphere that I saw on keto. And
Where did you first hear about it?
It came from my mother-in-law and father-in-law.
Okay.
They're the ones I would watch them, and my father-in-law, he was always like, oh, I'm in ketosis, and I was just like, I'm watching them eat all the time, and it was the same thing. It was bacon, eggs, cheese, almost every meal, and coming from the fitness side of it and doing other people's macros and competing for shows and all that, it didn't compute. And so it wasn't until LeBron James's trainer, when LeBron left Miami to go back to Cleveland. I was an old college basketball coach for 3 years.
Oh, nice.
So I had access to some of these forms that a lot of people didn't have. And so I got to see what Michael did for LeBron. And during that summer, LeBron said, I want to lean out but not lose any muscle mass. So they put him on a keto paleo meal plan.
Oh,
and so
I think I remember that. I think I remember Sean actually talking about that on the air once.
Yeah, probably. And so, he also put Carmelo. So both LeBron and Carmelo that summer did it. And what I saw, the foods that was going on that meal plan versus what I have seen in person, I was like, okay, I can get on board with that. Now that's something I understand. And then that's when I started diving more into the science of it all. And I really took about 2 years to before I started telling other people about it and started, teaching, even my clients about it, I went in Dallas and I spoke to different doctors. I talked to different trainers.
What about your clients? Are there common issues that everyone experiences when they're going keto?
I think the first two things that I notice are, number one, the mental side of when they first start off, they're like, wait, how much fat? That getting past that barrier.
Yeah, it's 75 to 80%, right? 15 to 20% on protein, and technically pretty much 5% of carbs, right?
Yeah. And then it varies. Now, I can go deep in a rabbit hole of there's different ketos for different people. Like I don't do those macros, but I do a different way of keto Go check it out, NACAathletes.com. A lot of stuff's coming out in 2020.
Yeah, and you've got to come back and you've got to tell your monkey story.
And your wedding story.
And your wedding story.
Yeah.
This guy's got a lot of stories. He's really fun. It was so great to have you in studio.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to have you back. Check him out at Fit Keto Cowboy on Instagram or his website, fitketocowboy.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. You know what? You get one body.
All right, guys. Just finished up the radio show. It was awesome. Had a blast. Bernadette is great. The whole staff is awesome. So definitely going to come back another time. We already talked about other dates that we can schedule. So, man, it's not a very nice day out here in Dallas today, but let's go on. What's up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, that's right, Thanksgiving. And you see right there in our car? Yeah, that's a double fryer. I'm going to show you how I do Thanksgiving. Okay, now we are finally set up. I'm telling you guys, on Thanksgiving, when I throw down, I fry up some crazy turkeys. So usually every year we come to Chrissy's aunt's house, Aunt Melody and her Uncle Mike. This is their house. It's a gorgeous place. If you can see through the lake, or through the trees right there, there's the lake, all this property. So, you see right over here behind me my setup. Let me go ahead and show you. I have a double turkey fryer right here. Boom. Check this out.
Oh yeah, it's about to go down.
Okay, now you've gotten to see what was happening. I was starting my bulking. I went on the iHeartRadio, One Life Radio show. Showed you some of the workouts. I showed you Thanksgiving. And then the next day, we decided to go to Oklahoma City, and I broke my hand. Right now, I don't have it in anything, but I was kind of in a soft cast for about 3 weeks. And so let me tell you, when I got back from that weekend in Oklahoma, I tried to work out because my goal for 2020 is I was going to compete. I was going to get on stage and compete. And I really needed to put on about 10 pounds of muscle. And you can put on about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of muscle per month. And I needed every single bit of that up until the show that I was going to compete in. And so when I got back, I was like, all right, Cody, you gotta go. You can't give up. Like, you've got to work out. And this hand, I mean, it was broken in different places. It hurt so bad. So I tried taking a cuff that would be connected to different cables on like a cable crossover or different cable machines. And I just tried to do upper body workouts, and there's no way I could do it. It hurt so bad. And I tried to stick with the diet like the week after Thanksgiving. And then, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got a little down in the dumps. Not gonna say depressed, but just down, because I knew I've broken my hand before playing basketball, a lot of injuries, and I knew, all right, this one's going to take 6 to 8 weeks, and it sucked. It sucked. So, like I said, the first week after Thanksgiving, you know, so okay, and then I said, you know, I'm not working out. Holidays are coming up, and then cookies came and stuff. And you know, last year I was really strict all the way up until Christmas Day, and so I've lost almost 40 pounds. And so, you know, I thought, you know, I'm going to enjoy it. I can't work out, and I was kind of in the dumps a little bit about it. And so I started eating some cookies, and then I had cherry pie, and next thing you know, I was totally off keto. I wasn't in ketosis, and I was just like, wow, what's going on here? And then I started thinking, I was like, you know what? Why not just sacrifice and let you all see what happens? Because this is one of the questions I get all the time. What happens when you stop keto? And I want to show you. And so here is a picture right around my birthday. It's when we were in Mexico. Here is a picture of me yesterday. So my birthday is November 7th. Yesterday was February 7th. So there you go. 2 months difference. Now, I will say it wasn't until about the week after Thanksgiving that I went totally off keto. So in reality, it's about a 1 month of no workouts, keto, no keto, nothing. So a good 4 weeks off. What I'll tell you is I don't recommend people getting off keto if they haven't been on it for a good 90 days plus. And the room that you have to get off of keto is really slim. It's only about 3 or 4 days before you start seeing a lot of side effects. I've been on it for a year and a half, really strict. And so for me to be off of it for a month, and the changes that I saw, now I haven't worked out and haven't stuck to keto. So those are the two things. I mean, no fasting really. Now during this time, it's not like I just gorged and I just binged and ate whatever. I ate when I was hungry. I just ate foods that weren't keto. And there would be some days I didn't even eat breakfast. So I guess you could say there were some days I had a small fast. But what I really noticed, especially around week 3, I was lazy. I was just tired. I wasn't motivated. I didn't want to do anything. And it wasn't so much because it was the holidays and we're just laying around. Even after New Year's, I've been lazy, and that was something that I have not been the last year and a half. I mean, I've been on fire. I've had tons of energy. The ketones have been firing. It's been crazy the amount of energy I've had. But eating all these carbs and stuff and having the sugar, just after about 3 weeks it caught up, and I was getting tons of sleep because I didn't have to go to work. So I was sleeping easy 8+ hours. And that was, I would say that is the number one. Now number 2, I did have a change in my body. You can see there's a difference between the two. I mean, you can see right here, there's a difference in the two. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much, and the reason why is because I have set my metabolic rate. And so my metabolism has been set at a high benchmark because I've gained muscle and because I've been working out and doing keto, that gave me enough room that I could take a good 4 weeks off of keto and not have that much of a change, even without working out. Now, what would it look like if I would have still worked out and not done keto? Probably not even, I probably wouldn't have changed as much as I did. It would have been the feeling. It would have been the laziness and all that I honestly think that was the biggest takeaway from not being on keto for this last month. And again, I don't recommend this for people. If you're starting keto and you're like, oh, I'm going to take 3 or 4 days off. I've been doing it for 30 days. No, it doesn't work that way. I've been going for a year and a half, been going hard at it. And I've been coaching keto. Now we're on 7 years. I've been a keto coach. And through the 7 years, I've been off on. But the shortest term that I've been on it and then stopped was at least 90 days. And that's what I recommend for you. Don't worry so much about, oh my God, I'm going to start keto, and then when I stop, what's going to happen? I'm just going to gain all this weight back and stuff. Well, I guarantee you, if you really stick to keto for 90 days, you're going to get so many benefits. You're going to feel the benefits mentally, physically, that when you get off of keto and you have, like say pancakes or something on the weekend for, 1 weekend or on a vacation, I guarantee you, you're going to go back to keto and eating a low carb, healthier fats, good proteins, because of how good you felt and because you started looking better. So you're not just going to go back to the old ways and just eating whatever crap is out there. You're just not. You're going to make that mental change because keto does that. It's a way of life and a way of living that you haven't not ever experienced if you've never done keto. So, and the longer that you've done it, and then if you do decide to take a break, your body's really not going to change all that much. Now, there's a point. Had I continued and went 5, 6, 7 weeks plus, yes, it would. I've used up all my time, about 4 weeks, because I could tell I was tired, my body was really starting to catch up, and it was time. So I can't work out right now. Still, the hand is busted. I mean, it's hard enough for me to pick up a 20-25 pound dumbbell off the ground. But Monday was January 6th, and I got back to my intermittent fasting, got back to keto, been very strict about that, and I'm going to stay strict till Valentine's Day. And then just one day off, maybe not even a day, maybe just the dinner. I might have something, some dessert or something, but right back to it. Now my goal for 2020 has changed. I'm probably not going to compete in a competition, and that's a bummer, but I have a new goal now. I have a new mission, and I can't give it all away, but what I can tell you is instead of me getting in shape to step on stage, I'm going to get in shape to step on the court. So I'm going to get in basketball shape. Get back to what I used to be. See, my past is I was a basketball coach. I was a college basketball coach and a player. And so I'm going to get back to that. There's more details about it, and I probably won't tell you till about April, but that is now the new focus for myself, for my body. I still have NACA that we've got to do. Get ready for NACA May 1st in Salt Lake City, and I still got all that stuff going on. But for myself personally, instead of stepping on stage to compete, I'm going to get basketball shape, and I'm going to get in basketball shape using keto. So that is basically the wrap up of the last 2 months. I promise I'm going to get more videos for you guys. I'm going to try to get back on my weekly grind and getting one video out a week for you guys, so that way you can get to know me better, get to see the journey. Hopefully I answer questions for you. Leave comments below, guys, so that way I can give you more content, stuff that you guys are looking for. So this is the first vlog of 2020, and I look forward to all the rest of them for the rest of the year, and I look forward to 2020. And I'm back on keto. You get back on it, you get back in the gym, and let's do this together. Okay, talk to you guys later.